there is a lot to talk about. I'll leave it to him.
Unfortunately, Emma has a rare but terrible disease. Her stomach is paralyzed.
Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez-moi à vos amours, à vos amis. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, voilà, voilà.
Oh my god, straight away.
Qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années je porte. Oui, mais voilà tout le bruit et tout le silence. Regardez-moi.
Oh gosh. If you don't know this song, it was in the 2021 Eurovision Song Contest. It was Barbara Pravi, and this song got second place. This was also the song that Emma sung on The Voice Kids and on Ministar. Obviously, Andre heard that and was like, yes, I really, really want to perform with you. These lyrics are so perfect for her. Listen to me, the half singer, talk about me to your loved ones, to your friends. Tell them about this little girl with black eyes and crazy dreams. What I want is to write stories that you will hear about. I want to break down some of the things that she does earlier on in the song, and I'll try not to cry constantly.
Écoutez-moi, moi la chanteuse à demi. Parlez-moi.
I love how she is allowing it to be breathy and kind of gruff. Écoutez-moi. It's fragile and it's broken. And then, because she has fantastic technique and breath support, this is incredible. Because she has a paralyzed stomach. Now, we often think of our stomach being in our tummy, down here by our belly button, but it's not. It actually sits right under the diaphragm, and the diaphragm is the muscle that helps you breathe. It pushes the air up and out of your lungs, and then it comes down and pulls the air in when you breathe in. So for many people, that diaphragm can cause a little bit of irritation. It can cause some pain, especially if your stomach is paralyzed and full of food and can't move or do anything. However, there are some other facts I'd like to talk about, but let's listen to a little bit more first.
Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou.
So pure.
Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà mes messies, mes années je porte. Oui, mais voilà tout le bruit et tout le silence. Regardez-moi, oh dis-moi ce qu'il reste. Regardez-moi, avant que je me déteste.
It is so direct, that tone. It rings like a bell, and that clarity of tone is so rare and so beautiful. One of the things that I saw Emma said on her Instagram, singing is the only medicine that works for me. It could be just her talking about the feeling of singing. It just makes her feel great. I think that if she was one of those people that got a lot of pain through singing, she probably wouldn't want to do it all the time. However, there are some studies that show that singing could help some of the symptoms. Because you are gently massaging that stomach, then it could help it move some food through. One of the reasons that the paralysis happens is because of the vagus nerve. These are these long nerves that come all the way down, and they connect to your heart, and they also connect to your stomach. And one of the things that's really important is the vagus nerve is what controls our flight or fight reflex, and that's whether we get into a stress state or we're in a nice chill and relaxed state. There's another little nerve that goes directly into your larynx, your voice box here, your laryngeal nerve, and that connects up to the vagus nerve. So there's lots of theories and lots of studies actually that singing stimulates this laryngeal nerve, which in turn, I theorize, I don't know with Emma, but it might help that nerve connect to the stomach. And I have seen singing do some amazing things for people, especially when it's to do with the vagus nerve and symptoms of nerve damage. So,
regardez-moi,
she means it.
ôtez-moi ce qu'il reste. Regardez-moi, avant que je me déteste. Quoi vous dire que les lèvres de notre ne vous diront pas ces petites choses, mais moi, tout ce que j'ai, je le dépose là. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà, même ici, mes années c'est fini. C'est mes gueules, c'est mon cri. Mais vous voilà, tant pis. Voilà, 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 juste ici. Mon amour et mon vie, comme je crève, comme je ris. Mais voilà tout le gris et tout le silence. Ne partez pas.
Ugh. It is so heartbreaking. That ringing sound, she's very small as well, so she'll have that brightness of tone. If you think of it like small creatures, a chihuahua makes a bright, sharper tone, and a bear makes a big, warm tone. And humans are generally the same. It's a little bit more complex than that. I cannot believe how good her breath is, considering the whole circumstance. It's so mature. I really can't believe she's the age she is. And you can see everyone in the audience. It just connects so well. Dynamics.
Ne partez pas.
Breathy
Je
tone.
vous supplie, restez longtemps.
Before we get into this, and can we just talk about this isn't her first language as well? She's Dutch and she's singing in French. She's also singing in this amazing combination of chanson with a modern twist. She has these tiny little pop nuances that she's adding, but yet she really understands the emotional storytelling of chanson, which is very, very specific. Even that slight rolled R she put in earlier, which is a little nods to people like Edith Piaf and this style of singing.
Ne partez pas. Je vous supplie, restez longtemps. Ça me sauverait pas, non. Me faire se fou, je sais pas comment. Aimez-moi comme un ennemi qui s'en va pour toujours. Je veux quand même, parce que moi je sais pas, il me met mes contours. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Mais voilà, même ici, mes années je cours, oui. Mais voilà tout le bris et nous le firons aussi. Tout ce que j'ai ici, c'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri. Mais voilà, mais voilà, mais voilà. Voilà.
I'm gonna go back a bit, but I got to record another reaction after this. Thanks, Emma. There's a couple of things that popped out to me in my vocal coach brain. First of all, Andre Rieu is known as the king of waltzes. So you have this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is indeed a waltz. Singing in French specifically is no easy feat for someone who is not a French speaker. French has a lot of nasal vowels. It means the air travels up through the nose. Normally, for a Dutch person, the air would come out of the mouth. She's not overly using that nasal resonance, but there is little moments of it, and I'm really enjoying that balance. Switching languages is not just about knowing the language, it's about knowing the placement of the language, and that's really important when you sing and can really mess with the stability of a voice. She seems just to be like, eh. I love how she's just like, yeah, okay, bowing, thanks, back to being me.